Hello, everybody. I have Miss Ellen here. I'm so excited that you agreed to do this. I was just telling you before I hit record, like you look like a whole different, woman since last time we talked a while ago. So I'm really excited for you just to kind of shed some light on your journey. So I'm gonna let you introduce yourself, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, my name is Ellen Messick. I am originally from the Atlanta area. I have a background in gymnastics and CrossFit, and I work as a senior event manager for a company called Stadium People. It's a lot of fun.
Fun, very cool. So you work from home mostly, or you travel a lot?
So kind of both. I work probably 80% from home, and then when I'm doing bigger events, I'm there. A lot of time lately, I've been in Orlando or Atlanta, or Auburn. So
Okay, very
yeah.
cool. Very cool. Well, let's kind of backtrack to when, we first talked. Why was it the time for you to hire a coach, and what about Evolve made you want to move forward?
So I was looking for a little bit of extra accountability. I had tried a few different kind of local, I guess, macro coaches, I guess you could call them. I don't know what to call them really, but I mean, some people that aren't really like certified in it, but they've done a lot of research and I've seen them progress. So I asked for some local help and I just wasn't like they were like, oh, here you go. Like, here's your macros now. Do it.
Mhm.
And then there was nothing else. Like there was no weekly check-ins like we do with Evolve.
Mhm.
So more accountability was the biggest thing. And then I was just feeling like I was stuck in a rut kind of.
Mhm.
Like I said, I've been doing CrossFit for 10 years or so, and I love it, and I still do love it.
Mhm.
But it was time for a change. So
Okay, very cool. Well, let's kind of dive into what successes you've had along the way. And I know you've had a lot because Ian brags about you all the time, but from your words, what have you seen?
Lots of really good body composition. The bloating has not completely gone away because it kind of fluctuates, but overall it's so much better and more controllable than it was um, before I started. So I'll share some before and after pictures with you after this if you'd like.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely a lot more lean. The bloating is gone. The accountability is there. I'm like, oh shoot, like I have to do this, you know? Like, I mean, and plus I'm paying for it. So, right, you're investing in yourself. So, why wouldn't you want to do it?
Absolutely, absolutely. And you've had some cool strength stuff too, like muscle ups, like deadlift PRs, things like that, right?
Yeah, yeah, yes, I have. I've sent
Very
those videos to Ian like in the middle of my workout.
okay,
I'll
that's
record and be like,
okay.
oh my God,
Yeah,
look.
yeah, that's so awesome. It's so nice to have somebody to share that with too, who's monitoring your progress so they can be like hyping you up and being like, yeah, that's so awesome. That's cool to have that.
Yeah.
Um, what sort of if any, what sort of reservations did you have about investing into yourself?
Um, I mean, I just wasn't sure, like
Mhm.
what am I actually gonna get out of this? And
Mhm.
am I gonna be able to hold myself accountable
Mhm.
to, what Ian is coaching me through?
Mhm. Mhm.
That was kind of it. I mean,
Yeah.
I was nervous that I wasn't gonna be able to, like I
Mhm.
said, hold myself accountable. And I didn't know like what to expect really, you know what I mean? So
Sure.
yeah.
So what would you tell somebody who has those same reservations, knowing what you know now?
I would say it's 100% worth it. I mean, if you're not investing in your health now, you're gonna pay for it later, which is
Mhm.
something that I like to tell people a lot. I mean, and it's true. Heart disease runs in my family on both sides.
Mhm.
Heart disease, strokes, diabetes, things like that. And I am not going to be that person. So
No.
yeah,
Yeah, we all have complete control over our story, over our health, and not everyone realizes that, but you definitely are no, I have control. I just need to be resourceful and figure it out, and be with people who know have done this before, and kind of surrender yourself to that, which you have, which has been really cool to see.
yeah. And I would say too that there's There's options like within the macros and the coaching and the things that Ian's given me. He's really, really good about providing options and modifications like, okay, you can't do this, or you're traveling this week, so we got to talk about, a hotel gym workout or something
Mhm.
like that. So there's always modifications and options and things like that. My dog might bark, just so you know.
That's
So
okay.
if you hear it.
We have dogs. It's
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
It happens. Well, cool. No, I love hearing all this. And what's been like your favorite part so far, you think?
Oh, so recently I added on the workout plan, and
Yes, you did. Yeah.
yeah. So I'm working more towards bodybuilding type
Mhm.
workouts. Eventually I would like to do a bikini competition. So
Heard about that. Yeah.
if if I can make it fit within my lifestyle, being a full-time mom, having a full-time job, like all the things, um, I don't think it would be very hard for me to push just a little bit more to get there. So
Yeah.
I am really looking forward to the difference in, CrossFit, high intensity type workouts, and what I look like when I add in this bodybuilding type workouts.
Yeah, it's so different, like because your body goes through like different adaptations when you're training a certain way. So you'll really, if you haven't already seen it, like you'll start to really see those changes. Real quick, I do want to touch on that because you came on with nutrition only because you were doing CrossFit
Yeah.
and you were just doing nutrition coaching with Ian.
Yes.
So what have you learned like upgrading to full coaching with him doing your training as well?
Um, I mean, what do you mean learn, like as far as,
Like what's been the biggest difference, I guess? Like that like when you were doing programming in CrossFit versus programming with Ian now.
I mean, so, well, CrossFit's high intensity and the program is for the entire gym. It's not
Sure.
really for you, like tailored
Yes.
towards you. And
Mhm.
that's what Ian has done for me. Even like I said, like if I'm traveling,
Mm.
he's like, all right, we gotta do some dumbbell workouts this week.
Mhm.
But
Very
yeah,
cool.
it's definitely for you and it's not for a large amount of people. So
Yeah. Which I
yeah,
think gets us to a good point. But then like for you, if you're wanting to push harder, push past plateaus and like
yeah.
do more, then like we need that customization eventually.
Yeah,
So
I'm
very
learning how important tempo is,
mm,
how
yes.
important going to failure is, or
That's
pushing to failure. I'm learning how important that is to
yeah,
grow.
it is.
So
It really is. Well, I love all of that. I'm just so happy for you. I'm like I said, I remember the first time we chatted and you were crushing it. So thank you so much for being here and
yeah,
doing this.
sure.
And yeah, because you never know like who, you can inspire and hopefully people will see this and feel inspired by you.
Good. Thanks for having me.
Of course, of course. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day.
Okay, you too.